Hello and welcome back to another Uyghur Tech tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to compress a video file using free software. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the software that we are using is called Handbrake, and it's actually a free software. There will be a link down in the description below to get the software, but it's completely free. And Handbrake is a really handy tool. You can use it for a lot of things, but what I mainly use it for is to compress down really large video files. Obviously, I create a lot of video content with my podcast and all that stuff, and a lot of times it spits out a very large video file. And if I need to share this on the internet with anyone else, or if I need to upload it, a lot of times I don't need it to be that big, or it can't be that big. And so I use a program called Handbrake to compress the file. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So let's say I have this file here. I have this file called Party Video, and it is, as you can see, 1.52 gigs. Now, it's not really high, but it's still too big for what I need. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Handbrake here. So I open Handbrake, and this is what you get. And first, what you click on is you click on Source, and you go out and find the video. So I would click on Party Video, and I would click Open. Now, by default, it has a standard kind of way it's going to compress, and it tells you right here kind of the source, and then you can see how it's going. You have all these settings on what you're going to do and how it's going to export and how it's going to compress the file. Now, usually I don't mess with these. I use the presets that Handbrake gives you. If you know a lot about video editing, if you know exactly what you want, Handbrake lets you customize exactly what you want. But what I found is I go over to here, and I go to iPhone and iPod Touch. Now, this does shrink down the file size a little bit. You can see here that the source, it's a 1280 by 720. But the output, what it's going to actually make is a file 960 by 540. Now for me, that's completely fine. I'm okay with that. It doesn't take down the quality too much, and for what I'm showing the video on, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. But you can play around with some of these different presets that they give you, and you can actually find that it covers a lot of what you guys might need. So you guys, if you guys don't know much about the video editing and what you want, these presets are key to having a high quality output. And so I'm going to go to iPhone and iPod Touch here, and then all you do is simply click Start, and on the bottom here you will see it start to render the file. So let's go ahead and take a look at the final product. Okay, so as you can see, after you are done, you will end up with another video. So whatever you named it, right here in this little section right here is where you name the file and where you want it to go. But now that it's all done, you can see that it took that 1.5 gig file and it actually made it 103 megabytes. A lot smaller, a lot more manageable file, way easier to share on the internet and things like that. So that is Handbrake, and that is how you can compress files with absolutely free software. If you guys like this tutorial, hit that subscribe button down below. Check out my channel. I've got a lot of other tutorials on that page. I also do a weekly live podcast. It's called the Open Mic Night, and I talk all about tech news and stuff like that, so check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it helped you out. But until next time, tech on.